Hello everyone, welcome back, and biggest Midwest welcome if you're new here. My name is Tara, and today we are going to be cleaning and decorating my 11-year-old son's room and our master bedroom for Christmas. While they start out as a bit of a cluttered mess, by the end of the video we will be feeling comfy, cozy, and ready to embrace the holiday season. So sit back and relax, let's get motivated and inspired to prepare our homes for the holidays. This is my room every day.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and
all right, we are going to start in my son Jack's room, and to be honest, I'm kind of surprised at how much of a mess it is. He's usually a pretty neat kid, but he did get a bunch of new things for his birthday that was in October, and there's a bunch of things that are broken and need to be taken out, and so we just have a backlog of items here. I'm just explaining how the TV up on the wall does not work, and the TV on the floor will be replacing it. We are hoping to put that TV underneath his bed on the shelf there, but we are going to be removing some things. First off, we are going to get started by stripping the bedding, and we're going to put that in the wash. Here is my husband Jason, and because I'm short and he likes to use the power tools, he's going to remove that old TV for me and fill those holes with some drywall patch so that we can move on to getting the rest of his room tidy here. Right now I'm just going to start by cleaning up all of the things that are not exactly in the places that they go and get the visual clutter back in order before we tackle a little bit of a deeper clean. Like I said before, it was my son's birthday at the end of October, and we have an influx of large items in a very small bedroom. He has decided that the new TV he got for his birthday, he would like it to be underneath his bed so that he can kind of use that lower spot as a hangout area where he can play Xbox and just have a chill boys room like he has said. He also did get a mini fridge there. That's that white box, and I have to figure out where that's going to go. Right now, the TV cannot go in the place that we plan it. The fridge is going to go down there as well. We need to fix the spacing of the shelving. So in this video for today, I'm just going to put the mini fridge, the Xbox, the controllers, and the TV. I'm going to tuck it back in that corner where his Nerf wall is until my husband is back from hunting and we can get started on rearranging his room exactly how it would be.
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
What you don't see in this video is how many times I stood in place for several seconds at a time, scratching my head, wondering what I'm going to use to organize a certain area, what I can put things on, and usually I will shop my home. So I went down into the basement and I found this little table, which is why I'm cleaning it so thoroughly, that I'm going to put the fridge on, and the basket I pulled from the living room, the blue stripe basket, is going to go underneath that, and we are just going to tuck it over into the corner for now. I don't know about you, but I am feeling a lot better with how much clutter has been taken care of already. I am going to quick fold this basket of laundry that I've been pulling school outfits out of all week and finally put it away before we vacuum those floors, and we will finally move on to the Christmas decorating in my son's room. I'm so excited. While getting the area I'm putting the tree in ready, I noticed how much dust was on the radiator, and before you know it, I also noticed all the finger smudges all over the wooden frame of his bedding, so I decided that I should probably clean that off really quick here too. I am using a Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray. I misplaced my Iowa pine scent earlier this day, and so I just grabbed whatever scent I found underneath to clean off his bedding. I just wanted to mention that I was having the hardest time with lighting during this video. I recorded over 2 days and it was so gloomy, and it didn't matter what I did as far as adding artificial light. It just seemed like something was off. Either it was too bright or too dark, so I hope it's not bothering you too much. I promise I'll work on it for next time. Typically, I reuse decor year after year, but my son had a 12-inch tree previously, and I really wanted to get him something bigger. Last year, my daughter got a 7-foot pencil tree for her room, and it is so much fun. Not to mention creates all of those magical vibes after the sun goes down. After talking with my son Jack, we agreed a dark green theme would complement the navy blue accents in his room perfectly. So a while back, I started looking around for green accent items, and at Dollar General here locally in town, I was able to find this 4-foot tree for $20. I also got that tree skirt for $5 at Dollar General, and those ornaments I found off Amazon for only $15. It's by the Creative Co-op store, and it's the shades of green box. They include glitter, matte, flocked, and pearlized bulbs. And the last thing I'm going to do is use this dark green velvet ribbon I found at Walmart. It's the My Texas House line. It was a little bit pricey in my opinion at $7.98, but I will be using it in multiple different places throughout my holiday decorating this season. So well worth it in my opinion. I love the way it turns out at the end. I cannot wait for you guys to see.
Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December is, when the children are singing, yeah.
The final step is going to be making a bow to tie to the top of the tree. And I don't know why, but every single year I forget how to tie a bow using ribbon. And so I struggle. It's not the prettiest, but we're just gonna skip to the end and put it at the top of the tree. And I think it looks fantastic. I just used a little twist tie from an old bag of bread to attach it up there. We're going to ruffle the tails, and I just think this turns out so lovely. While digging around in the basement in my Christmas decor tubs, I did find this string of clothespins that have little felt green Christmas trees on them. Typically, I hang that down in my salon entryway area, and that's where I hang all my Christmas cards that I get from my clients, but I thought it would add a perfect touch to his already green themed room. And finally, I'm going to be tying some very old garland that's green and white. It's supposed to look flocked. I got this from my grandmother a couple years ago. I've never used it, It's very old, but I think it works perfectly in this situation. We're going to tie a string of white lights around, and we are about done decorating my son's room. It looks so whimsical.
Like I'm forever young, and that's why I want to sing about the Christmas song.
I think this looks like a place I'd want to hang out in after school. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.
This day, everyone's smiling, and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. I'm walking around making small talk with people that pass me by.
All right, we are headed into the master bedroom, and I would like to say that this is just a one-off and my room doesn't ever look like this usually, but that would be a lie. I don't know why, but it is the last place I keep tidy. Same with my Jeep. My Jeep and my room always get messy so fast. Everywhere else I like to keep spick and span, but my room is always a disaster area. I think by the time I make it there at the end of the day, I'm just so exhausted that I don't want to do anything but crawl into my bed. So anyways, we got some things tidied up. I'm just going to make the bed. Yes, I do struggle with how I want to place my pillows. I don't know why. I change it every single time. I would love to get some new pillows or at least pillow covers, but I just can't justify the price right now. So I'm just going to be crafty and reuse what I've got in a way that looks nice to me.
My winter wonderland. I want to sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing.
Whew, finally, looks like I got it how I want it for the day. These pillows and blankets all on the floor here are for my two dogs to sleep on. As I've said before, I have a very elderly dog, so she needs a big landing area to snooze on at night. But I know you saw that pile of clothes down in the bottom corner, and of course I washed the clothes but never folded them. So let's tackle these before they become wrinkled beyond repair.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe.
Almost all of my cleaning videos include folding laundry, and while I find it satisfying to watch a jumble of clothes turn into neat and organized piles that are returned to their rightful place in the closet or dresser, I'm wondering if you feel the same. I almost always grab a basket of laundry to fold while I'm watching YouTube videos. Instant motivation. Adding a closet organizational system is one of the house projects I have on my list. When we moved in, this room was a dirty, dusty pink. The ceiling, the walls, and even the trim with a brown beige carpet. We continue to chip away at small projects as we can afford the time and money. But I'm starting to suspect that my lack of wanting to put my clothing away is the fact that I have to struggle so hard to make everything fit into a tiny space.
Decorate the tree. Only you and me. I'll be making plans, make you understand. I'm not gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna play it safe.
The last thing I'm going to do in here on this day before going to bed for the night is vacuum and steam mop these floors. Both of my dogs spend the majority of their time in here, especially at night. This is where they sleep. And so there's always a ton of dog hair and dirty footprints from their wet little feet from being outside and other things on the floor. So this is absolutely a must at least once a week. So we are going to take care of these floors before I go to bed for the night, and the following morning we are going to get decorated. But doesn't it look reset and ready for decor tomorrow?
Waiting for so long for you.
Alrighty, it is the next morning, and before I get started on decorating, I noticed that I definitely needed to clean these blinds off. They were so dirty. You'll see the tip of this duster get darker and darker as I go along the blind here. But because I decorate for Christmas mainly up around where a typical headboard would be and our side table and lamps, I wanted to make sure that this area was nice and clean because we don't want to distract from the beautiful Christmas decor with the dustiest, dirtiest blind ever. We have radiant heat and do not have air conditioning in this home, and it's not something that I'm willing to spend an exorbitant amount of money on to have. Where we live in Upper Michigan, it does not get very hot here in the summer. We're lucky if we get about 2 weeks out of the whole year where we're sweating and the house will go up to about 80 degrees. And while that's warm, I'm willing to sacrifice 2 weeks of warmth for not having to pay to have air conditioning. It's just not something that I feel that we need. But anyway, we are going to dust these lamps off and wipe off the side tables there before we get down to adding the touch of traditional Christmas decor. Because my room gets cluttered enough on a regular basis, I don't add too much decor in here. I like to keep it simple yet traditional, your typical greens, your reds, and all of that. I am struggling here trying to put up this garland that I got from Walmart last year. I actually have 2 of these. One goes over my fireplace mantle. This one I hang over my bed. It has pine and cedar boughs in it with some small pine cones throughout. I am trying to figure out what I did last year. I have 2 command hooks on the ends that I know that I hooked it on, but this year I'm going to add a small one in the middle. For whatever reason, I'm just having a hard time getting it to stay hooked up this year. But I am just going to spend the next several minutes fluffing out this garland, and we are going to add a few picks as a finishing touch here in a little bit.
Snowflakes as they're falling down and follow route or fall across the town. Play it with me under the mistletoe while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before.
How about you? Do you decorate your bedroom for Christmas? Do you add garland above your bed or hang things on the walls or anything special like that? I never actually used to. I would decorate my kids' bedrooms, but this last couple of years, I just felt that I really enjoy spreading holiday cheer in every room of my home, and it does wonders for your happiness every year. But anyways, we are going to add these twinkle lights, and then I'm going to add some picks. Now I started adding these balls on here from last year, and I swear I added these in, but my husband was insisting that no, we did not have those hanging from them last year. So I'm wondering if maybe I put them on the garland in the living room. I don't really know, but I'm going to take them off for now, and I agree, I like it kind of simple. So instead of hanging the ornaments on there, I'm just going to add some cranberry picks that I had bought in a multi-pack from Walmart last year. They just kind of clip in. I know you can't see it very well right now, but in a little bit here, I'll get an up-close look at the garland and the picks that I add. Also, one other thing that I do add, you're going to see here, is some plaid ribbon. I just got some cheap ribbon from Dollar General last year and cut off 4 or 5 inch strips and just kind of looped them and stuck them in the garland all the way across. And I think it's a really cheap and easy way to dress up our already cheap garland and make it festive. It's so simple and easy to change out ribbon or picks on these kinds of things if your style or taste change throughout the years.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe.
I'm using that My Texas House dark green velvet ribbon again here in my bedroom. I'm just going to cut maybe a couple of feet of ribbon off, and I'm going to tie some bows around the library lights here on either side of our bed. And yes, I did struggle to make these bows again, so with the magic of editing, we're just going to skip to the finished project on either side, but I think it's just the perfect touch for a traditional Christmas decor here in the bedroom, and I love it. I am not disappointed at all.
Dream I knew this Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true.
And there you have it. With the final snip of the scissors, this master bedroom holiday decorate with me is finally completed.
For Christmas.
That wraps up this Christmas bedroom clean and decorate. I want to say thank you to everyone who has shown love and encouragement on my videos recently. I've been missing some human connection working alone in my in-home grooming salon, and I'm hoping my channel can be a place of motivation, encouragement, and a great place to connect with others. Please make sure to like and subscribe. We haven't even put a dent in the Christmas decorating yet. See you soon in a new video. Bye!